All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to finally another stream, guys. First of all, before we begin anything, I just want to say thank you guys so much for coming out here and for just joining my live stream on this awesome, I don't even know what day it is, a Monday. Honestly, guys, I'm still in summer break, and these days I've completely lost track of what weekday it is, what day it is, all of that. I'm just having fun while working hard and reading Dogman books. So, how's it going for you guys? First of all, let me just put my music up. So, if you want, feel free to tell me if my music is okay. Usually it's too loud, but I can't really hear myself. So, I rely on you guys. What's up, Esan? Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Lil Goop Fan, Nanny's World, Balloon Dog 88. Nikia, the Overlord. We have got Foods #1 Stan, Blazer Flame, welcome Blake Creates, FNAF Roleplays, Plush Adventures of Cuphead. I can't even try to read that username. Simena, and I think I read everyone. If I missed your name, feel free to tell me. Sloandale, Mojo. All right. I think I read everyone's name, right? Fresh Hook Robot, welcome. No problem, Alan. All right, hello, Cybella Bond. Okay, guys, so first of all, I just want to hear how it is going for you guys. Where are you watching from? Are you still on summer break? I mean, for this year, early, but hopefully, we get to make the most out of everything. So, are you guys in school? Are you guys in summer break? Where are you guys watching from? Tell me how it's going. So it looks like Zana spent her summer in Italy. Mojo's watching from Thailand. FNAF Roleplay's brother is in the US Army. Okay. Wow, Overlord is from Wales. Okay. Simano's on summer break. Little Goob is in Ireland. Fresh Hook is with his sister. Say hi to your sister. Nikia is also almost in school. Interesting, guys. So we've got a lot of people watching from a lot of different places. Okay, Sloandale. We've got Scotland, Ethiopia. So we've got a lot of people from Europe as well watching, which kind of surprised me. Nice. Especially Western Europe. All right. So we've got someone who went to Puerto Rico. That's Foods #1 Stan. Welcome to the stream, Antonio. Okay. Someone went to the Maldives. Mojo. Nice. Yeah, honestly, guys, I feel like this year's summer break passed faster than ever. I mean, I know it's not over yet, but I feel like it has been passing so quickly. Welcome to the stream, Tyler. Gotcha, Overlord. And yeah, I mean, what about you guys? Is summer break long enough for you guys, or do you feel like it always passes quickly, or what? Overlord went to Turkey. That's cool. And yeah, you guys, so basically, I think that we can pretty much almost get started, but I want to tell you how things are gonna be going. So I have got my slides for the presentation, which is day 1 of how to be a YouTuber. So we've got it right here. I think this layout's all right. Am I looking the right way? My camera's flipped. Doesn't matter. Okay, but basically, I've got my slides right here. The camera flip is always making me mad. Okay, it's right here. Okay, I'm giving up with the pointing because my camera is just trolling me by flipping everything I do. Okay, so this is the presentation that I've got, you guys. So I really want to make this special for you guys because I always promise a subscriber special. And I know that you guys really want to be YouTubers like me. And sometimes it's just really hard to get started and know the right things to do. So I made this slide for you guys. And I know that you guys are probably going to have a lot of questions, but there is a dedicated Q&A time at the end where you guys can talk to me and ask me questions. So for now, I'm just going to be talking, but I'm also going to have breaks where I set up a poll for you guys, and you guys can basically vote on whatever I'm asking you. So thank you so much, Esan. I really appreciate it. I love all of you guys, my subscribers, MJ, Roblox Gaming, and more. Welcome. Okay, I lowered the volume of the music, so it should be good. Yeah, Sloandale says I made YouTube videos before. And yeah, guys, obviously, you guys can apply this advice for any channel that you're going to have. I mean, you can be a mukbang YouTuber if you want, using the same principles to some extent. Okay. Maybe not a mukbang YouTuber. Maybe you shouldn't be using the same strategy for that. That's the wrong example. Okay. I mean, I'm saying that you can use these same YouTube strategies for any channel that you guys want to have. So I hope that you guys enjoy that. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, if you check the pinned comment in the live chat, there's going to be a link to a Google form. And basically, if you submit that, you need your email, you need your first name if you want, and then you also got a place where you can ask me any questions. So during the Q&A, anyone who submits the form is going to have priority in me answering them. So if I don't get to it, usually that's because you haven't submitted the form, but I'll try. So I'll try my best, you guys. So yeah, guys, first of all, let's go ahead and start it. Of course, like I said, there's going to be a Q&A at the end where you can tell me about all of that. But yeah, without further ado, let's get started with how to be a YouTuber day 1. Okay, so first of all, I know that a bunch of you guys probably know me because you're subscribed to me and you're watching my channel. But if you don't know about my YouTube journey, basically in 2016, I opened my YouTube channel when I was really little. I was doing it as like a side hobby, just wanted to have something fun to do. But then I kind of started taking it more seriously, but then I realized that it really takes years of working hard if you're starting from scratch. So over the years of grinding, I learned exactly what it takes and what's required to succeed on YouTube. And in my opinion, succeeding on YouTube is just reaching milestones. If you get to 100 subscribers, that's success. If you get to 1,000, that's an even bigger success. If you get to 10K, it's an even bigger success. And with YouTube, it's like a point is getting to 1,000 subscribers, and then beyond that, it all goes well, you guys. So yeah, the Overlord says you started in 2016, started to do a bunch of stuff like Pokemon and Dogman. Yeah, so I kind of just went straight into it. But yeah, I kind of got distracted, my bad. But I just wanted to say that, yeah, over the years of grinding, it taught me exactly what I need to know. And now I want to speed up your guys' journey as a thank you for supporting my growth. So I know that when I was starting, all I had was myself, and I had the help of my mom, who was helping me plan everything out, and she was just my support. But aside from that, I didn't really have a ton of YouTube tips and secrets to help me grow. And now I've gotten over 20K subs, or almost 20K subs. Thanks a lot, guys. And over 7 million views. I think I have like 7.5 million total views on all my videos. And that's what really showed me, and that shows that I know enough about YouTube to help you guys. So I don't want it to take you guys like 7 years to get your YouTube channel successful. I want to tell you my secrets and give you guys exactly what you need to know to grow on YouTube. So that's my goal. I want to show you guys how to succeed, and I want to speed it up for you guys because I know no one has 7 years to spend trying to get subscribers. Okay, next up, here's some of my most popular videos. So it's kind of small right now. Okay, I can make it this big. So my most viewed video is, thanks a lot, guys. By the way, I'm always trying to be humble, and I want to say that you guys are the reason for my success on YouTube. You guys are the ones that helped me grow, that were commenting, liking, subscribing. That's all you guys. But I do want to say as well that I have a lot to teach you guys, and I really want to help you guys out. So my most popular videos are Dogman Facts. I've got about 300K on that. 100,000 on Guess the Book by the Chapter. 120,000 on Dogman 12 theories and predictions. And then I've got about 70K on the trailer breakdown. So obviously on shorts, I also have a lot of views. I think I have around 700K. 700 or 800K on Evolution of Dogman. Thank you guys so much. Because by the way, guys, if you don't know, the reason I ask you guys to like and subscribe is so that you guys can tell YouTube that the video is good, and basically then YouTube sees that as a good signal and they promote the video even more. So yeah, guys, I mean, if you want to promote this live stream and help it succeed even more and get some more people, hit the like button, please. But yeah, I've got a lot more views on shorts. Some have 700K, 300K, 400K, but all this is to show that I have something to teach you guys. So first things first, I want you guys to think about why you want to be a YouTuber. Even if you don't want to be a Dogman YouTuber, you have to think about what your passions are and what you want to do with them. So is it to share your hobbies and passions, as it says in the thing? or in the slides? Is it to entertain people? Is it to make people have fun and watch your videos? Is it to teach people and make people educated after learning something from your videos? Do you want to have something to do as a side project just for fun, to make memories? Do you want to make vlogs and document your life? Do you want to become famous? I mean, whatever your reasons are, the same strategies to YouTube success apply. So yeah, next slide is keep thinking about why you want to create videos and let that passion guide you. So for me personally, I always wanted to make Dogman videos because I'm actually passionate about these books and I'm passionate about the community that my channel made. As you guys know, we have made such a big community all around Dogman and especially around Big Jim for a lot of us. And that's really motivated me to keep working hard and make these videos. So you have to think about why I want to make videos and then keep that why as your motivation for making videos, because it's not always going to be easy. I mean, for me, sometimes I don't really feel like making videos, writing the script, filming it, editing it, and then posting it, making the title, thumbnail, all that stuff. But I know that it's going to pay off in the end and that you guys are waiting for me because we're a community and you want to see some videos from me. So let your passion guide you when making YouTube videos. So now, guys, I want you to tell me your why. Why are you making a YouTube channel, or why do you want to make a YouTube channel? So as I said before, let me go ahead to the past slide, or let me go back. Is it to share your hobbies and passions? Is it to entertain? Is it to share your love for Dogman? Maybe it's to share your love for something else. I mean, tell me why you guys want to do YouTube. So Little Group Fan says, because I was bored. Okay, I mean, that's a good reason. So I guess you're doing it for fun. Food's number one stand says that as well. Alan wants to share his hobbies. That's a good reason. Tyler wants to entertain others. Maybe you want to entertain. Also loves Dogman. That's why he or she wants to do it. Plush Adventures of Cuphead says, why should I explain? Oh, you guys are talking about something else. Okay. FNAF Roleplay says, I want subs. Okay, not a bad reason. I guess that falls under the wanting to be famous thing. Overlord says, I want to be a YouTuber because since I was 5 or 6, I started making edits. Okay, maybe that's your passion. Maybe editing. Okay. Okay, Blep likes Dogman. That's already a good enough reason. Mojo taking notes. That's awesome. So I want to say, yeah, by the way, guys, follow Mojo's lead. And if you want to really take away something from this and remember it, take notes or just remember your favorite parts. Slowndale says making videos is fun. Okay, if that's your passion, that's a great reason. Esan says he wants to share his love for Dogman. Okay. Zana Pasquale, siblings want to be like you and copy your creativity. I mean, yeah, some of you guys have inspirations and you want to just make videos. Yeah, Slowndale says there's an audience for anything. Yeah, there is these days. Pack Hacker Edit says, do you have super chat? I don't know, it might be set up, guys, but honestly, I'm not really worried about donations right now. I just want to help you guys. And yeah. Alan says my old videos will be taken down soon. Aw, I'm sorry about that. And yeah, someone said to get rich and famous. Okay, that's Christian. Okay. Eric says because I met Dave Pokey 2 years ago. That's pretty cool. What else? MJ Roblox wants to make Roblox videos, or I guess he was already making it up to now. And yeah, Stonedale says don't worry about anyone who dislikes what you're doing, because no matter what, there's always going to be someone like that. Yeah, there's always going to be people who might be jealous or not supporting you, but you need to support yourself sometimes. And there's always going to be people who have your back. So yeah, if you really want to be a YouTuber, just be yourself. I agree, Overlord. I mean, you can take inspiration from other channels, and we're going to talk about that, but you should always try to be yourself. Mojo could make a Harry Potter channel with YouTube Shorts. That's a genius idea right there. And yeah, guys. Pack Hacker, I really appreciate it. Let me just check. I don't think it's set up, but we'll have time for that later. You don't have to worry about it yet. I also just want to see if my stream's going well. It is going well. Should be good. Alright. Yeah. Oh, you guys know the reason why Super Chat isn't set up? I just want to say it's because YouTube asked me if I want to turn ads on. And I was going to say sure. But then YouTube said that they would put ads during the stream. And I know that's annoying if YouTube just randomly puts an ad while you guys are watching the stream. So that's why Super Chat's turned off. I don't want it to be annoying or whatever for you guys, because I don't want to be a hypocrite. If I don't like ads, I'm not going to put ads all the time on my own videos. So yeah, guys, I think you have a really good motivation. I don't know if I read everyone's, but I think you guys have some pretty good reasons. So remember, guys, if you have a YouTube channel and if it gets hard, think about why you want to do it and why your motivation for doing it is going to support you. So the first stage of today's day is getting ideas. So I know that for so many of you guys, getting ideas is one of the toughest parts of having a YouTube channel. At least that's what some of you guys told me in the forum. And yeah, I'm going to help you guys solve that problem. So there are so many video ideas that you could do on YouTube, especially with Dogman. So for Dogman, you can do book reviews. You can read aloud books, except you should be careful with copyright. So always add your own creative aspect to it. Also, you can make character analysis. You can do the story of Petey the cat. You can make predictions and theories for a book or character. You can make drawing tutorials. You can make animations. I know that some of you guys are super talented in terms of that. You can make top 5 lists. You can make unboxings, and you can do so much more. So as you guys can see, there are an endless amount of ideas, and you just have to think about it. But if you're still looking for more ways to get inspiration, there are a couple ways to do so. First of all, you can look at Dogman news and updates. If there's something new coming out in Dogman, such as Dogman 13 and the Dogman movie, you can already think of what types of videos you should make in terms of that kind of topic. Or you can look at other channels. So you can always look at my channel, spoiler alert, and you can see all the different types of videos that I've made and put your own spin on it. Or you can brainstorm with your friends. You can talk about some good ideas with your pals. Or you can reread the books and see if inspiration strikes. Lastly, you can also check online communities like the Dogman Wiki and see if they have anything interesting to say. Usually this strategy isn't as powerful as the other ones, but it's fine. So now, you guys, I want to ask you, where do you get your inspiration from? I want to know what inspires you guys, what gives you video ideas. Is it from reading books, or is it from seeing what I do? Is it from seeing your other favorite channels? What inspires you guys, and what gives you guys video ideas? Tell me. I know that the stream's a little bit delayed, so yeah. Alan says, my brain. Okay. Yeah, sometimes I just randomly get an idea in the middle of the night, and then I try to remember it for the rest of the night. So yeah, Alan says, videos I find interesting. Okay. I know that some of you guys have your friends. Slowndale says, my inspiration is from YouTubers I grew up watching. Yeah, honestly, for me, sometimes I watch other channels like about soccer, or usually I used to watch when I was younger, like gaming channels, and I saw what they did. I'm like, hey, Dogman could have a really interesting spin on this. So that's why I made like a Big Jim versus Grandpa video, I think, and I saw the Pokemon battle videos on YouTube when I was like 10, and I'm like, you know what, let's do Dogman battle, and you guys liked it a lot. So let me see what else everything is saying. Yeah, a bunch of you guys get inspiration from different YouTubers. What's up, Golden Apple? Welcome to the stream. I'm helping you guys become a YouTuber and giving you YouTube tips right now. So take notes if you want to. Okay, DPU makes theories. Okay. So yeah, I can see that you guys have a lot of different sources of inspiration, and I appreciate you guys saying that I inspire you guys. So next up, I wanted to say that there are 2 different types of videos that I suggest any beginner makes if they start out on YouTube. And the 2 types are the top 5 and the versus video. Why these 2? Well, they're super simple videos to make, at least in theory, and they're also super simple to consume for your viewers. So I know that from my experience, sometimes when you're starting out, you just want to get a little pointer on what types of videos to make. And usually if you laser focus on like 1 or 2 different types of videos, then you can get a lot of ideas coming quickly. So once again, if you're a beginner YouTuber, I suggest these 2 video ideas to kick off your channel. So first of all, making a top 5, let me get into it. It's usually pretty self-explanatory, but a top 5 is a video where you simply rank 5 specific things. You can rank Dogman books, Dogman characters, anything you want. So for example, you could do top 5 Dogman characters, top 5 Dogman villains, top 5 Dogman books, or even top 5 Dogman transformations, such as the Dogman cone, the Cone of Destiny. You can talk about Commander Cupcake, Catman. all that kind of stuff. So once again, you guys also want to think about what people want to watch. Obviously, more people will probably be searching about Dogman books than Dogman transformations. So you want to think about what you want to make, and also you want to think about what your subscribers or potential subscribers would want to watch. Next up is making a versus video. So a versus video is basically a video where you compare and contrast two different things. I'm sure you guys know, but in the end, all you have to do is reveal which one is better, or if you want to get more comments, you can leave it up to your commenters to decide. So for example, you could do Piggy versus Grandpa. You can compare Dogman 11 with Dogman 12, or maybe Dogman 12 with 13 when it comes out. You could compare the Dogman series to Cat Kid Comic Club, or literally whatever you want. So as you guys can see, there are so many different things to do. And if you want even more video ideas, I've got so many of them for you. But to keep it a little bit of a secret between us two, or between all of you guys watching the stream, I want you to send me an email at cdorian@gmail.com for free video ideas. So if you want to get those ideas, all you have to do is send me an email right now, or you can submit the Google form, which it should be the pinned comment. And if you already submitted it, I will be sending you the free ideas. So you've got a little bit of time to write that email down. And yeah. So I want you guys to vote on which type of video you are gonna make. So let me go ahead and start a poll. And I want you guys to vote on the types of videos that you're gonna make. So YouTube's being a little bit slow right now, but let me test it out. Start a poll. Okay. So are you gonna make top 5 videos or versus videos? Which would you rather create if you had to choose? So let's see what you guys are saying. We have got 83% top 5 for now. Okay, 77%. Looks like most of you guys are choosing that. Wow. We've got some people saying versus videos. I thought versus videos might win, but I guess top 5 videos are just, they're a classic on YouTube. And sometimes a true classic never goes out of style. So yeah, it looks like most of you guys are saying top 5. Interesting. Kitty Cat says, I meant to tap top 5, but I guess it's gonna need it because it's losing this poll pretty badly. So yeah, Sloandale says, I like watching top videos, so I'd like to what did I say? I like to make one of my own. Okay. Top 5s. Not bad. Okay, I guess another person misclicked on versus videos. So yeah, it looks like top 5 is the popular choice. I didn't really expect that, but okay. So next slide. Now that we know, you guys, the next step is making a script. So script writing is one of the most crucial parts of actually making a video. If you kind of think about it, the script is the base that holds your entire video together. But why is this important? First of all, it keeps you organized. So if you're just talking about random stuff all the time, that's not going to make your video organized, and it's not going to make it entertaining, and it's not even going to make sense to your viewers. So it's important to have a script for that reason, if anything else. Aside from that, it's going to save you time. You don't have to think about what you're going to say on the spot, and instead of that, you're just going to be reading from your script using an app. So I'm going to explain what you can do. It also just makes your video better, because when you plan anything in life, it's always going to turn out better. So what I personally do, I have an app called the Teleprompter app. So basically you get this free app on your phone, and then you type in your script over there. You can copy and paste it in, and then basically you press record on it on like a selfie camera, and then the script is going to be scrolling down as it's recording you, so that you can read the script while you're talking. And it also looks like you're looking at the camera. So there's many different ways to read your script and make a video, but it also doesn't have to be that complicated. I mean, it's just a guide to help you stay on track. And another thing to think about is that there's 2 different ways of making a script. You can have a complete word-for-word script, or you can have like a bullet points outline. So for most of my videos, I do plan it out word for word, because that's just what I like to say. Especially if I'm doing like reviews or something, I need to be specific with what I'm talking about. But sometimes if I'm just talking about my ideas or my theories, I like to have a bullet pointed outline so that I can just have like a general outline of what I'm going to say. and then I can talk about whatever my heart desires within the range of that topic. So I want to show you guys like an example of my script just for fun. I know that you guys like behind the scenes stuff. So I think this was my video where I said everything that you need to know about Cat Kid Comic Club influencers. So as we can see, we've got PD on this cover saying I'm back. So I'm talking about how PD is going to return, or he's going to make his first appearance in the book. And then here is an example of my script. So it's got like 5 pages, I think. I was not going to add that all in. But as you can see, I literally wrote everything out. And then I have it right here. So I really planned that out. So you can go that complicated. And I mean, sometimes it's not even complicated. Like if you get into the flow and if you get into the habit of making YouTube videos and writing scripts, this is going to get pretty easy. But you can also just work for bullet points, and you can work with that at the entire start of your YouTube journey. So yeah, like I said, it might seem complicated, but it's actually really simple. So yeah, guys, with a YouTube video, there are 3 main things that you need to think about. So forget all the word for word planning that I wrote, which seems super complicated. Forget all of that. A YouTube script at its basics is only 3 main things. It's a hook/intro, it's your action, and there's an outro. So a hook/intro is the start of your video, the action is the middle of it, or the main segment, and then the outro is the end of your video. Think of it like that. So the hook or intro of your video, the main purpose is to grab your viewers' attention. I don't know if you learned about this in school, but the point of it is to just attract your viewer, keep them watching, and give them a reason to keep watching your video. The point is to explain what your video is about, and you should also build some curiosity for them to keep watching. It's also a chance for you to introduce yourself if they don't know who you are. So some examples for hook videos. I know that you guys are making top 5, so I wrote some ideas. You could do you know which character has the funniest moments in the Dogman series? Today I'm counting down my top 5 funniest Dogman characters. Let's dive in and find out if your favorite made the list. Or you could do, hey Dogman lovers, every hero needs a villain, and Dogman has some pretty unforgettable ones. Today we're ranking the top 5 best villains in the Dogman series. Who's your favorite bad guy? So as you can see right here, it tells you what the video is about. It says it in an interesting way. It asks a question as the first one has, and it just tells you what the video is about in a cool, interesting way, which keeps the viewers interested. You could also do, what's up Dogman fans? Can you guess who made my top 5 list? Watch closely as I reveal each one and see if your guesses match mine. You can also do, hey there Dogman crew. Today I'm revealing my top 5 most surprising Dogman moments. You won't believe which scenes made the cut, so let's jump in and find out. And finally, for the 20% of you guys who made versus videos, you could do something like this. Hey Dogman fans, who do you think would win in a showdown between Dogman and PD? Today we're putting these 2 head to head in an epic Dogman versus video. Let's find out who comes out on top. So yeah, I don't have to read all of these guys, but as you can see, for versus videos and for any types of videos, the point of a hook is to simply explain what your video is about, while also engaging your audience and kind of getting them interested in what your video is going to talk about. So next up is the action segment. The action is where you provide the main content of your video. So this is pretty obvious and pretty easy, but some examples could be, if you're making a top 5, simply count down your list. If you're making a versus videos, present each side one at a time, and in the end, declare your winner. And like I said, you don't even have to tell your winner if you don't want to. So for a top 5, you could do, you know what to do. Number 5 on my list is Chief, blah, blah, blah. Number 4 is ADHD, then talk about it. And then for versus videos, you could do, let's see how these 2 villains stack up in a few key areas. First one, smarts. Then you could talk about PD. You could say, PD's known for his intellect and plans. He's a master of manipulation and the king of cleverness. On the other hand, Dr. Scum is more about the gadgets than the plans. He's created so many high-tech inventions which required no shortage of brains to create. So I hope that you guys kind of get the gist for what action needs to have. Lastly, the outro is probably the easiest part of your video. All you need to do is wrap it up and then ask your viewers to like and subscribe. You don't even have to do that if you don't want to. So for example, the outro could be, so these are my top 5 favorite Dogman characters. Who are your favorites? Let me know in the comments below. Then you can ask them to like, subscribe, hit the bell, whatever. And I guess this is a good time to ask you guys as well, if you find this valuable in any way, shape, or form, feel free to like this video and maybe even subscribe if you haven't done it yet. For versus videos, you could also do, if PD and Dr. Scum had a showdown, who would come out on top. You can say who you think would win. You don't have to say, like I already said. You can also say, so that is my verdict. If you want more videos like this, like and subscribe. And there are honestly so many different ways to do it. So I just suggest having your personality in it and making a video in your style. You don't have to copy any of your favorite YouTubers, but as long as you follow this basic structure, the hook, action, and outro, you should be good. But the rest of it is up to you if you want to have your personality take over. So I made a completely free YouTube script guide just for you guys. So if you want to see it, all you have to do is type www.tinyurl.com/DORIAN'Script. So DORIAN'Script is what you need to write. www.tinyurl.com/DORIAN'Script. So I'm going to put the link in the chat. And it should work. Maybe it's because it's all caps, but you guys can copy and paste it in if you want to. No problem about that. Alright. So next up, guys, I want to ask you guys if you are up for a challenge. So I know that right here I've given you guys so many different tips and advices on how to make Dogman videos, and this is only the first step. I've obviously got day 2 coming tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern time, or whatever time it is now when it started, same time tomorrow. And I've also got a day 3 where we're going to cover different topics on each day. So I know that I'm giving you guys basic tips, and I mean, they're not even basic. I'm giving you guys tips on how to do it. But if you want to know how to execute it and actually take action on it, I've got more events and more workshops coming soon where I actually show you hands-on how to make Dogman videos. So if you want to be first up and know when these things are coming out, when these events, when these streams are taking place, make sure to submit my form or just email me at cdorian@gmail.com, and then you'll be added to my Young YouTubers Club list. And then I'm going to be, what did I just say? Then I'm going to be notifying you guys whenever a new stream comes up. So basically the challenge is, now we're talking about how to do it, or now we're talking about what you should do. And then later on, we're going to discuss how you're going to do it. So right now we're discussing tips and theories, but later we're going to discuss act. So guys, today we learned the basics of getting started with YouTube. I taught you how to come up with ideas. Before any of that, how to come up with your passion and how to really have that fuel you and motivate you in making YouTube videos. After that, we covered how to write a script, and I gave you the 3 pillars of making YouTube videos. So that's the hook, action, and outro. And now, guys, I think it's time for a little Q&A. So I know that a bunch of you guys had different questions, so feel free to put your questions in the chat. But the first ones that take priority are the ones from the forum. So let me go ahead and answer some of the Q&A questions that I got. I'm going to keep it up if some of the people didn't join, but it's fine. So the first question is, how do you attract an audience to your channel? So honestly, I think it's just by making quality videos, and with time, by being consistent, maybe posting once a week, maybe every 2 weeks. As long as you're consistent and having these videos come out on a good basis, and as long as they're good videos, soon enough you will attract your fans. So I know that it's not always easy to make good videos. My videos definitely weren't great when I started out, but with time, as long as you're dedicating yourself to it and trying to have videos come out on a daily basis, or not a daily basis, on a weekly basis, as long as you're trying to make videos regularly, your videos will improve, and with that, the subscribers will come. Someone asks, how do you make a tier list and how do you edit a short? So for tier lists, you can go to tiermaker.com and then you can just make a tier list. Usually I make my own, like I add my own images because no one makes like Dogman tier lists that much. So for making a short, I also use the app CapCut. They have a bunch of good templates if you want to go for that. But usually I do everything from scratch and manually. But yeah, for making shorts, I use CapCut. I'm probably going to make a video soon on how I actually make and edit my YouTube shorts, but that's in the future. What app is best for editing on mobile and for free? So for that, I think that the best app for mobile is CapCut. Like I said, you've got so many different things that you can do. It's really simple. You can use templates if you want, and there's just so many different settings. I used to edit on iMovie. If you have an iPhone or an iPad, you know what I'm talking about. But I feel like iMovie has kind of fell behind in the race. I think that CapCut has taken the main spotlight in terms of editing on mobile. But yeah, I think CapCut is the number one best option right now, but iMovie is also good. It also comes pre-installed with your iPhone. So yeah, how do you edit? Pretty much what I answered in the last question as well. I use CapCut for my mobile videos. For editing my long form videos, I usually use Camtasia. So if you look it up, it's not that expensive of an app, but it costs a couple $100. So for me, it is a good investment because I always make videos. But there's also free editing apps for computer and for more complicated videos if you want to go for that for a cheaper price. But yeah, you guys, honestly, I don't want you guys to think that you need the fanciest equipment, the fanciest, all that kind of stuff if you want to get started. I talk about this in day 2. I have that in my presentation. But I want to say that you can literally have a YouTube channel that has like 1 million subscribers just editing on your phone. There's so many channels that have done it. There's so many channels that have done it and that have really succeeded doing it. So the only reason I use Camtasia on computer, it's Camtasia, not sponsored. The only reason I use it on my computer is because it's just easier for me to have it on my laptop with all my videos and footage and all that kind of stuff. So it's just because of convenience reasons, and you can do some more effects on the computer. What's the best animating site? I couldn't tell you about that. I don't really make animations. If you're talking about my Dogman TV show that I made, I used AI for that. So I used Microsoft, I forgot what it's called. I think it's Copilot Image Generator. So that's what I used to have animations. Next person asks, not really. The thing I want for my videos is a few twists. My videos are kind of plain, so it'd be better if I had a way to edit stuff better. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have, the next question also asks, can I learn how to edit? I'm gonna have a bunch of editing tutorials coming up soon, and I really want to help you guys out specifically with editing. So stay tuned for that. Like I said, if you email me at cdorian@gmail.com, that is where you can have yourself put on my list, and then you're going to be the first to know when I have a YouTube tips event. Someone asks, how would you make a stop motion? For that, in my opinion, I would just, I don't really know about stop motion, but I guess you can use any editing app and then you just take pictures of whatever you have. Educated about stop motion videos, so maybe I'm not the best person to ask about that. Now we pretty much finished everyone's questions for now in the form, so let's go ahead and see if anyone has any questions in the chat. Someone says, let's see. XR, truly welcome to the stream. We're almost done with day 1, but you can always go back and check the replay so that you're ready for day 2. So yeah, let's see what anyone else said in the chat. I think most of you guys answered it in the forum. Mojo says, how long did it take to make your AI series? So it did take a while. You had to generate all of the AI pictures and then animate it, all that kind of stuff. But despite that, I think it was worth it in the end. Alan, I think you had your question in the forum, but I'm not sure. Christian asks, have you met Dave Pilkey in real life? Not yet. I have not met Dave Pilkey yet, but I think we've met Dave Pilkey throughout his books, especially maybe through the character of Petey, Little Petey. I feel like Dave Pilkey maybe puts a little bit of himself into every character that he makes, which is really cool. So let's see if anyone else asks anything. Yeah, Slondale says, I'd like to make scripts from now on. Yeah, making scripts is a really good idea, and it doesn't have to be complicated at all. You can have bullet points, like I said. You can have a word-for-word script, whatever you want. And Mojo says that he has filled 4 pages of notes. I'm so glad to hear that, Mojo. Have you submitted my form, or have you emailed me at cdorian@gmail.com? Because you can get even more YouTube tips for me there. Like I said, I also have a script template, which you guys have the link to, but I also have many video ideas, which you only get if you email me or if you submit the form. So I really want to make sure you get that, Mojo. Denzel says, how do you know about Dogman? I found out about it when I was a kid well, I'm not a kid anymore. I guess I'm a teen now, but I'm saying it like it's a million years ago. I found out in my school library when I was young. The Overlord says, how would you make a clean edit? Well, if you want your edits to look good, I think you should focus on having everything come into place. You want to sync it up with your music. You want to make sure that transitions are good, but that's a little bit more complicated. Zana says, how can you convince your parents to allow you to have a channel? Honestly, I think that you should respect your parents and honor what they want in the end, but I think that you should also try to explain to them that there are so many different benefits of having a YouTube channel. I mean, for starters, having a YouTube channel teaches you so many things about writing if you're making scripts. It teaches you how to use technology if you're editing. It teaches you how to public speak and how to talk to not just a camera, but how to talk in general and how to speak powerfully if you're filming yourself while showing your face. So honestly, there are so many different benefits of making a YouTube channel, and they're going to help you academically and also for the rest of your life. So I think that YouTube teaches you a ton of valuable skills. And if you can kind of explain that to them and explain that you're not just playing games and screen recording yourself doing it, I think that you have a chance at convincing them. But maybe if you are kind of young, maybe it's better to just watch and learn and then really get started when you're a little bit older. Like if you're literally a little kid. Obviously, then maybe you shouldn't have a channel. Someone else asked, are you going to be making more Dogman show related stuff? So if you're talking about the Dogman TV show, I was going to make that. I might make maybe like 1 or 2 more episodes, something like that. Depends if you guys want to see it. But I will have the Dogman movie coming out soon, obviously. And I'll have like a bunch of theories and predictions and all that kind of stuff releasing soon. And I also have Dogman 13 releasing before that. So basically, Dogman 13 and the Dogman movie are going to take the priority. Darcy says that he met Dave Pilkey when he was 4. That's awesome. Let's see what anyone else said. Food says, I want to meet Dave so bad. I mean, he used to have a bunch of events in the US, so maybe he will continue having his tour. Let's see what anyone else says. Can I have an idea for a Ninjago script? Overlord, you can have an idea for any script that you want. Literally, your channel can be about anything. I just named it How to Be a Dogman YouTuber so that it applies to most of you guys. Let's see what anyone else says. All right, let's see if anyone has any more questions. Mojo said, should I put that in my notes to convince my parents? Yeah, sure. You can put it if you want. But once again, Mojo, make sure you submit the form if you haven't already, because I got you with a bunch of different things. So the questions that you guys asked me about YouTube. Do you have a weekly production schedule for making videos? Right here. So for me, usually I try to write a script over the week when I'm in school, like on a normal week when I'm not in summer break or in any break. So usually over the week, I try to plan out my video and write the script. Usually on Saturdays, I try to record it and then I edit it on the rest of Saturday or maybe even Sunday. So usually by that way, or maybe usually that way I make the video and then it's ready for next week. So sometimes I post on Fridays, sometimes on Saturdays. So as you guys have seen, usually I make it like that and then I make the video for the week in advance. So that's what I do. I make my script over the week, I film it and edit it over the weekend, and then I post it whenever I want. Sloandale wants to make reviews. That would be awesome. That would be really cool. Overlord, shout out to you. Zana says, do you prefer short or long form videos? In my opinion, I think that both are really good. Long form maybe connects with your viewers more. I think live streams do it the best, but long forms connect with your viewers a lot more and you can build a relationship with them. Those short form videos get a lot more views. I think that YouTube is pushing YouTube Shorts a lot more. So that's a secret between me and you guys. if you want your channel to grow really, really quickly, have a mix between long and short form videos. So yeah, guys, I think that I pretty much answered all of the questions that you guys have. I think I have one more thing to say. Yeah, so are you guys ready for day 2? So basically, the same exact time that this stream started, so 12 p.m. Eastern time where I live, basically that is when day 2 is going to begin. So next class, we're going to discuss all about filming, how to film, the equipment you need, if you can use your iPhone or not. Spoiler alert, your phone is just fine. And yeah, we're going to talk about filming and also how to edit your videos. So I know that those are 2 of the things that you guys really, really want to know. So I know that you guys, or I hope that you guys are going to come out tomorrow. So I hope that you guys are ready for day 2. Tell me if you're ready in the chat. And that is when we're going to discuss all of this. So Overlord says, how would you do a face reveal? I mean, honestly, maybe it's just easier to show your face from the get-go. Unless you're young, maybe it's not for privacy reasons. But if you want to do a face reveal, you could do it for like a milestone, like when you get 100 or 1,000 subscribers. So yeah, you guys, I'm glad that you guys are ready for tomorrow. I'm really happy that you guys had fun. I hope that you guys learned something. And yeah, guys, I just want to help you guys have your YouTube channels. And I want to teach you guys what took me many more years to learn. I want to simplify it for you guys. And I'm really, really happy that you guys are taking notes like Mojo is. I think that's a really good strategy. And you'll remember a bunch of stuff. So thank you guys so much for coming out today for day 1. I'm really happy that you guys came out. And I hope that you're ready for day 2. Thanks a lot for watching. And I hope that you guys have a great rest of your week. Or actually, I hope you have a great rest of your Monday, because I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks a lot, guys, and I'll see you around. Bye. Goodbye, guys.